Welcome back to the channel. Today I picked this little earthquake cultivator. It has the Viper 43cc engine on it. Picked this up at our scrapyard, local scrapyard. Seemed to have compression and everything, so I brought it home. First thing I always do when I get these two strokes, drain the gas out of it. And when I drained it, the fuel filter come falling out, so the lines are all dry rotted. So I just went ahead and I ordered a new carburetor kit, new lines, everything. It's on Amazon. I bought the maintenance kit for it. While I'm waiting on that to come in, I thought, well, I'll go ahead and change the oil in the gearbox down here. I thought, well, I'll pull out the camera and show you guys how to do it. So there's two screws. The lower one is your drain, the top one is your fill. The only way to get to them, you gotta remove these tines. Now, the outer tine come off real easy. The inner tine, I had to soak it in oil, had to heat it with a torch, heat it with a hammer, just so I know it's probably been a while since that gearbox has been checked, if it has ever been checked. So let me get this laid down and we'll start tearing it apart. First things first, we're going to remove the cotter pin. One tine off. This is the tine that I had to really work on it to get it off. So a P3 fits right in there. Well, it's first off. As you can see, nothing is coming out. And that oil in there almost looks like grease. I was thinking that this was a fluid filled drive unit. When I actually dipped into it, it's actually like a grease. I've been through the service manual. I do not see anywhere in there where it says what kind of fluid it takes. So I'm just going off of what it looks like. Just shove that grease circle in there. See if I can push it in. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna pump until I see grease come out of this end. Alright. Just starting to see it come up that hole there, so I know it's completely full. We'll go ahead and put the screws back on. I'll put the tines on. Well, this is still a little stiff. I don't want anything season up anymore. So we're going to put just a little bit of anti-seize on it. Well, that keeps it from seizing up again where I gotta heat it and beat on it. Run it up and down a little bit. Take off all this excess so the dirt don't get stuck on it. go ahead and put the cotter pin on. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.